Live at the W. Up first, it's Ryan King. Terrence.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere,
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Clean jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Nice defense with that jab. Straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That one will count. Those counter punches have to hurt. A lot of effort being exerted here. They exchange punches. Good punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Garcia in that one. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And down goes Crawford. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of the...
Back into it now. Is it tough?
There's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Punch caught him clean. Holding nothing back here in the round. A perfect counter shot. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hook.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Crawford is dazed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has...
That was a terrible round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And that hook misses. And he scores with the counter. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter shot. That jab misses. How about that time counter shot? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep them?
Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Crawford may be ready to go down. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in. managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over it. Final 10 seconds here, and this is not big. Hold it right there. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Come on, switch on.
There's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, what a punch. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Let's talk about Garcia. There's the bell to start round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Crawford is dazed. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
And you He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford may be ready to go down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Can't find a home for that jab. We need to turn this around halfway through.
Stop forever.
We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that...
You heard that right, ladies.